Time now to introduce our band of the day. Here they are. They're called Lick, and here they are. And welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Okay, let's get some introductions so everyone knows who's who and who does what. Starting here.
My name's Simon. I play bass guitar in Lick.
I'm Gary, and I sing.
My name's Andy, and I play drums.
My name's Simon as well, and I play guitar.
Okay, and together they are Lick. And how long have you guys been going?
We formed July of last year. Yeah, so...
It's fairly recently then, yeah?
Yeah, we're pretty fresh.
And what brought you all together?
Fate.
Had you all known each other before?
No. Well, I've been working with Simon, guitarist, for a couple of years writing songs, and we put an ad in the good old Melody Maker, and yeah, it came about because of that.
And it paid off.
It's a myth. I used to think that was a myth, but people do actually work it that way.
It's actually true.
Yeah.
And it actually works.
How many replies did you have? I mean, just sorry to talk about you like this, but how many did you go through to find the two guys you wanted?
We did have someone actually going through them for us, luckily enough, right. But we did get quite a few. So.
But it was painless, really, because
we're the best.
Yeah. Because Andy was the first one to turn up.
We're valuable commodity.
Andy was the first drummer to turn up, and so I think Simon was the second bass player to turn up, so it was pretty easy.
Excellent. And you've been going a year and a half now, nearly?
Yeah, coming up to that, yeah.
Okay. And how's your sound come on in that time, do you feel, from like the early days to where you are now with your second single?
In leaps and bounds, I think, yeah.
We're a lot more confident. You know, we've just been gigging up and down the country. So the live thing's going together really well now.
Excellent.
And we're a lot more familiar with one another as well.
Big places to be playing, I mean, especially the festivals. What was that like for you? Was that sort of...
Reading was really brilliant.
Yeah.
Because you've got a ready-made audience. And you know that they're all into indie music. Well, a lot of them that turn up there are. And so in a way, they're kind of half won over. If you put on a good show, then you're okay.
Did you go down well, yeah?
Yeah, we did, yeah, very well, yeah.
And apart from like the actual playing, did you like stay for the festival, or did you catch, you know?
Yeah, well,
do you like all
we
that
actually played in Manchester the night before, and our tour bus broke down on the way. Well, nearly broke down. It was leaking petrol. So we didn't get there till quite late. But I mean, I just spent the rest of the afternoon getting drunk, actually.
Did you go in for the camping and the dirty toilets and all that sort of thing as well? Did you give it a miss?
No, we couldn't. We had to do. I think it was at Phoenix. We had to do another gig that night, so it was kind of like into Phoenix, playing out, and go and play another gig. So.
No glamorous toilet stories, unfortunately.
Thank the Lord for that.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to be here.
Is your sound developed like by playing, you know, live at those big gigs? You know, is that where the sound of Lick is really made? Or
the more you gig, the better.
Yeah.
You know, to play together as a band. The more you play together, the better you're going to get. And what
about transferring that to the recording? Because that sounded pretty like, you know, that had the edge. Was that the recorded music we heard in the video, or was that the live music?
That was the recorded version. Yeah, we decided to keep that one pretty raw. You know.
So how do you take that in? Do you like record it live when you go into the studio as well, or do you just sort of
we begin
get really drunk?
Well, for that particular song, we just got really drunk, picked up our instruments and played, and that, you know, that's what came out.
Excellent.
Recording the day, actually, it didn't take very long.
Oh, really?
It sort of went down in a couple of hours, pretty spontaneous. So I think we captured it.
And if you had to describe the sound of Lick, because I mean there is like a plethora of good guitar pop at the moment. Where do you reckon you'd stand, or what are you?
Kind of like just spiky pop.
Somewhere between Nirvana and the Nolans, I think.
Leaning towards the Nolans more? Or
yeah, definitely steering. Like look-wise towards the Nolans, definitely.
I think we've got quite a more kind of international kind of sound. If you listen to all of our stuff, it's a bit more international than Britpop.
Excellent. Okay, and we'll talk about your hormone twisting achievements later on in the show. But now we're going over to the internet, because we have a man called Wavy Davey, and he's going to be telling us all about it. And he's got a new video which tells you all about the games and all the things you can get up to on the net. And let's check a bit out of it now.